Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to our first episode of NXT. What a night we have for you tonight. Huge main event, but let's look at what else is on the card first. We got our opening contest. The Velveteen Dream takes on Mark Andrews, the Flying Welshman, in action tonight. We've got Sanity's Eric Young and Killian Dane taking on the Colognes, coming to NXT for some training there. Abby Laith will take on the NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon. Nikki Cross will face Lacey Evans in more women's action. Hideo Itami, the NXT Champion, will go one-on-one with Pete Dunne. And then in our featured contest, we've got McIntyre versus Ono and Wolf versus Black. Kick it off. There's a no contest between the Dream and Mandrews. That's interesting. The Colognes pick up one over Sanity. Not good for them. Ember Moon, the Women's Champion, picks up a big win over Abby Laith. Nikki Cross gets one over Lacey Evans. And Hideo Itami picks up a big win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And look at this now. We haven't even started and it's breaking down. McIntyre and Ono are about to go one-on-one. And let me tell you why this is so personal, ladies and gentlemen. It shouldn't seem it up front, of course. There is no animosity between these two men, but what's going on is that in this match and the match to follow, the main event this evening, the two men that win that match, those matches, will go on to a one-on-one contest next week to determine the number one contender to Hideo Itami's NXT Championship. So right now, there's obviously Ono and Drew both really trying to make their mark and prove themselves worthy of the NXT Championship picture. Of course, neither one of them want to get counted out. If they both get counted out, then whoever wins the following match would obviously go straight to the NXT Championship match, which will happen in 2, maybe 3 weeks. We're not entirely sure when it will happen, but it will happen soon. Of course, we've got a long time to go before the next NXT TakeOver. NXT TakeOver The End will be coming in about 10 weeks' time. So a lot of things are going to happen here on the gold brand before then. Cassius Ono, look at this, the beat down between these two men. Drew McIntyre into the steel steps. You can kind of just see how important the opportunity at the NXT title will be for these men. Of course, Hideo Itami is on SmackDown now. He was promoted to the SmackDown brand. But as NXT champion, he still has an obligation to show up here and defend that title. You can imagine that the general manager, William Regal, is going to do everything in his power to try and get that title back on his brand, back in the NXT brand. So, that's probably why he's set up these matches so far. We've got Cassius Ono trying to deliver it to Drew McIntyre, but look at that massive clothesline from McIntyre. You've got to say that Drew has the height advantage. I'd say Ono has the weight advantage. Strength, it's kind of a dead contest. We don't really know. This should be great experience. Both of these two, of course, lots of experience on the independent circuit, lots of opportunities to hone their craft and become the best they could possibly be. That's why we're having such a back and forth contest now, and an opportunity to prove themselves. We haven't seen the NXT brand in one of my universe modes for about 3 years, so it's good to see it up and running again. We've got Cassius Ono now being lifted into the air by Drew. And look at this strength from Drew McIntyre. That's incredible. That stalling vertical superplex. That was insane. Well played, McIntyre. And he is on fire right now. Drew McIntyre is absolutely boiling. He's ready to win this one. Look at McIntyre, the strength with that inverted suplex slam. Unbelievable from McIntyre here. Of course, don't forget, Drew had his lower spine driven into the ring apron by Cassius Ono before the match began. That had to have done some damage. Ono now turns it around. German suplex, locks the fingertips there, drives it through with full force. Ono using his full power for that move, and Drew McIntyre is suffering because of it. Ono gets him off the ropes. Drew manages to block whatever attack Ono was going for and now sends Ono towards the ropes. Goes for the tackle, but Ono gets the legs up, kicks him back. Drew is staggered, and now Cassius up, drops him. Nothing pretty about that, ladies and gentlemen, but it was effective. Nice elbow there from Cassius Ono. And there's the crowd chanting those ever famous three letters now, NXT. Because this is the level of competition, the level of drive, motivation and hunger. Spinning knockout elbow there from Cassius Ono. He feels like elbow. Is he going to finish it now? Big elbow to the back of the skull. Drew McIntyre crashes face first into the canvas. We have a cover. 1, 2. No! McIntyre rolls the shoulder up. McIntyre digs down deep and pulls out the last of his energy to deny Cassius Ono the opportunity to go on to face Hideo Itami. Well, to go on to the next round of this sort of mini tournament. But Cassius is not going to let up that easy. Cassius is going to keep fighting. He's going to keep pushing, but Drew McIntyre, European uppercut. And now Drew, look at the strength of Drew McIntyre, chokes into the bear hug, into the overhead belly to belly. That was incredible. That is a 260-pound man thrown through the air like he's a ragdoll, and Drew McIntyre is going to continue the momentum. Referee be damned if you get in my way. Drew McIntyre going for it, but look at Ono, double leg takedown. And now Ono going to go for cover 1. Ono trying to sneak one there. You can't blame him. He's going to try and pull this out now. NXT, definitely. I said that wrong, but who cares? Cassius Ono. He's on the ropes. What's he going to do? No, I thought he was going to go for a tope of some kind. Obviously changed his mind. Drew McIntyre getting dragged to his feet now, and Cassius Ono has regained complete control. I spoke too soon. Of course I did. Drew McIntyre, elbow. McIntyre gets him up. Oh, pile driver! You're not allowed to do that, Mr. McIntyre. But I don't think anybody cares down here in NXT. Big elbow right across the leg, and now you see Drew going right to work on that knee. Trying to stretch out that ligament, trying to stretch out the cruciates. Makes it difficult to stand. Goes for the headbutt. Oh no, drops. He gets the fireman's carry as a counter. Into the corner. Drew McIntyre is sent by Ono. And now we've got those famous mounted punches. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, baby! The crowd went a bit flat after that, didn't they? Cassius Ono, known throughout the world for his strikes, as he got it here. 1, 2. Drew McIntyre still able to kick out. And if you're Cassius Ono now, you got to start thinking, well, what have I got to do to put this man away? What have I got to do? Look at that overhead belly to belly once again. The strength and the momentum and the sheer grit of the Scotsman. We've got a cover here from Drew McIntyre. There is 1, 2. Ono able to kick out. I don't think Drew fully expected that one to result in a victory. NXT, definitely. Drew McIntyre has him up now. Is he going to go for the Celtic Cross? Delivers it with impact there. Cassius Ono driven down, but look at Ono. Dumps Drew right over the top of his head. Some nasty bumps have been taken throughout this matchup. These two men are giving it everything they've got. They are putting it all on the line. And you can't blame them. It's for a chance at immortality. It's a chance to be at the top. We've got to cover this. 1, 2 from Ono. Drew still gets the shoulder up. It's getting closer and closer though. There's going to come that moment where one of the men breaks. And quite frankly, I don't think Drew's actually had too many pinfall attempts so far. He's not going for them. It seems to be more Ono's game plan. And look at this again, once again from the big Scotsman. Woo-hoo! Cassius Ohno pretty much just killed there on live television. And just to make sure if the job wasn't done already, Claymore connects. 1, 2, 3. Now, realistically, you have to give the offensive edge throughout that match to Cassius Ohno. But when it mattered, Drew McIntyre hit the moves that made it count. And McIntyre would not be denied this evening. Absolutely stunning, heavy-hitting, hard-fought match. These two men laying it all on the line for a chance to call themselves champion. These are two men that have fought all the way around the world, all the way around the globe, to prove themselves, to hone their craft, to be called the best in the world today. And right now, Drew McIntyre can take one more step towards achieving that goal. Once known as the Chosen One, now he is, quite frankly, the Flying Scotsman, a man that could fly all the way to the top of the pack. McIntyre wins tonight. The question now, who's he going to be facing next week on NXT? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, representing Sanity, Alexander Wolf. Interesting choice for Wolf to go in here instead of Eric Young or Killian Dane, but this is a chance for Alexander Wolf to really stand out from the pack, to raise to the top. Coming out here alone tonight, no Nikki Cross, no Eric Young, no Killian Dane. I know they've all already competed here this evening, but still not that unusual. But Alexander Wolf, I feel like he wants to come out here tonight and prove himself for the ultimate opportunity. And tonight truly is a battle of the weary and the battle-hardened Europeans. It's an incredible contest. Of course, NXT more multicultural with every passing day. And that's what we love about NXT. The slightly off, slightly uncouth German Alexander Wolf is here right now. This could be his moment to shine. This could be a moment of magic for Alexander Wolf. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, Aleister Black. Ladies and gentlemen, the darkness has arrived. Making his debut here in the NXT arena, the Dark Man from the Netherlands is here. Aleister Black, one of the most unique interesting individuals in the history of professional wrestling. If you want to talk about the men with the deadliest strikes in the game, you think of men like Hideo Itami, you think of Shinsuke Nakamura, and you think of Aleister Black. The calmness, the composure when this man enters the ring. This is an adrenaline pumping time. You see a lot of those guys coming down that ramp. Alexander Wolf was no exception. When they just let their adrenaline get the better of them, they can't help but twitch. They can't help but stutter. It's an incredible feeling. But Alexander Wolf, should I say, Aleister Black, remains so composed and calm. It's uncanny. We're going to start this thing off now. The match is underway. We're going to start with the collar and elbow tie-up. Alexander Wolf is actually the larger of the two men, but Black still manages to push him back. Look at those long legs of Aleister Black. They are the thing you've got to watch out for. Big snap suplex there by Wolf. That's the kind of momentum he's going to need to be using. This should be so interesting, so unique. Wolf seems to have gotten the early start here. Takes him down. Alexander Wolf, not all there, and look at that, just drops it. Aleister Black is on the defensive already. Look at Black now, going to come back, big shoulder tackle. Aleister Black's double stomp there. That is what Black is all about, using those feet, those educated feet, as Jim Ross would say, to his advantage. Wolf off the ropes. Black go behind, German suplex. And let's not forget, Aleister Black may be a trained striker. He is an incredible striker, but he has so much more in the tank than just his strikes. Off the ropes there, and that big, I think it was a knee by the time it connected. See Alexander Wolf now keeping on the pressure, keeping it up, and look at that, that was delayed, that was stalled, that was actually very excellently executed. Now Alexander Wolf puts those fists to the temples, is going to try and drive those fists through the skull of Aleister Black. Both names start with A and they keep throwing me, I tell you. Wolf, look at this. I mean, Black really hasn't even gotten any offense going. He's got a few moments of getting a couple of good moves in, but then Wolf takes right back over again. It's really interesting to see, to be honest with you. Drops him. Boom. Aleister Black back in control. And it would be a massive coup for Wolf, you know. This may be Aleister Black's debut match on NXT, but his reputation precedes him. Alexander Wolf has really got to try and fight and get to the top of the pack. Into the corner. Up on the top rope, and whatever he's got planned here, I tell you now, it ain't good for Aleister Black. Down goes Black. And Alexander Wolf now, this is a much kind of slower paced affair than we saw with Ono and McIntyre, which was heavy hit after heavy hit after heavy hit. These two men both, well, I say both. Wolf, again, has had the majority of the offense, about 90% of the offense so far. He has been very calculated and poised into where he has been sticking those strikes, sticking those grapples. He's not wasting any motion. Look at Aleister Black there. That was beautiful. Swipes the legs immediately into the cover. It puts Alexander Wolf in a defensive position. Wolf tries to fight back there. I think he just got a little bit overexcited, missed that strike. Big knee there from Black. Strikes him, spins him around. Alexander Wolf manages to block that attempt, whatever it was. Suplex, drives him down. Black's legs get caught up in the top rope, and now Aleister Black rolling to the outside, trying to catch a breath, trying to find a moment, a way to get himself back to his feet. Wolf strikes him down. And the crowd once again all for the NXT chants. It is an incredible brand to be a part of, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say. Big boot there. I've got to say right now, Alexander Wolf has had this match in control. Look at that. Death Valley driver of sorts. What the hell? Roderick Strong? What has Strong got to do with anything? What is going on? I have no idea what happened there, but it has turned the momentum. Roderick Strong's music began to play. Alexander Wolf took his eyes off the prize. And Aleister Black has been able to take advantage of the German suplex, and he's been in control of this matchup since. I have no explanation as to why Roderick Strong's music has played. There was no sign of Strong anywhere. And I don't know if that was a technical error or what happened there. I guess we just have to focus on the match. Nobody got involved. Nobody cheated. There's something to be said for that. But Alexander Wolf got distracted. And since that moment, Aleister Black has had him in the palm of his hands. Black now, look at that. Kinshasa style knee off the middle rope. And this could be the end. Black Mass! And just like that, 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not as clean as you'd like. Alexander Wolf had the match kind of, it felt like he had it completely in hand until that last moment, until the music of Roderick Strong would play throughout the arena. We saw the Tron, it lit up with Strong's graphics. We don't know whether that's a mistake in the technical department. We don't know whether that was Roderick Strong playing himself, playing a trick. Could be anybody else, could be, I have no idea, but at the end of the day, what matters is when you get hit with it, and look at it again, Black Mass. When you get hit with that, you're out, you're done, good night. Get your affairs in order because you won't be seeing your life for a while. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Aleister Black. And you know what that means, because I do. Next week on NXT, Drew McIntyre will take on Aleister Black one-on-one. What a fight that will be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Danny B, and that was NXT. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Seriously, do it. Like, subscribe. We'll see you next time for Monday Night Raw. But until then, take care and remember, it's very important to keep it sweet.